Welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil 2 Blind. I will press down in 3, 2, 1, 0.
Resident Evil.
You may, or may not, I don't know, hear the fan, because it is literally directly facing me. It's a fair distance away, but it's within range. Usually I tend to go out of range of the fan when recording, so it doesn't pick up on the mic. But there is a cat in my usual spot, so I can't do anything about that, other than, you know, move the cat. But it's one of those things, when a cat looks comfortable in its spot, you do not move the cat. Good luck. And it's still looking at the capture card again. It has more. I just don't know how to describe it. Like, I recorded for Spyro 2 yesterday, and that was a disaster because the recording lagged up a storm. Hopefully, it doesn't happen here. But it's like it's got like a shade or something over it on the capture card compared to how it looks on the TV. It doesn't look as colorful, and I don't know why. I mean, I've tried adjusting it, but I've never been able to get it to really look how it looks on the TV. Anyways, where the hell did I even leave off? It's been quite a while. I haven't really been doing much recording lately. Well, other than recording for Spyro 2 yesterday, I haven't done any recording in quite a while. Reasons being, I've been playing a horror game on the PS4, and no, it's not the remake of Resident Evil 2, which is out now. I haven't played it yet, but it's a horror game that I'm thinking of LPing this year. Not Resident Evil 2. I mean this other horror game I've been playing. I'm like trying to get all the endings. I've got 7 out of 9 endings. Like, there's 2 endings for an extra character that I haven't gone through, and I gotta say, I'm getting burnt out on that game already before even like thinking just like, oh yeah, LP that later this year. Just looking at the capture card, it looks like it's got like a filter or something over it. I don't know. It's like grey when it should be more black and orangey red. Maybe I'll adjust that later on. I don't know, after this. Maybe, I don't know. It all kind of depends on the game, really. It's like when I adjusted it for this game and then like played a different game while still having the capture card software up, it completely changed in quality for the other game. So it seems like I'd have to like adjust it for each game if I wanted to look the way I want it, which I can never do. But anyway, what I was saying, so I've been playing a horror game that I've potentially going to LP for October this year, maybe. And yeah, that's one reason for the past few days. The other reason was I had a cold for about nearly 2 freaking weeks, it felt, I think. It was horrible. But yeah, I'm looking back and forth. It's grey as shit on the capture card, but it's more of a kind of greenish kind of grey on the TV. Oh, I had the lab card key. I forgot what I did last time. I know I arrived in the lab, but that's all I remember. I haven't uploaded the previous part yet. Be uploading that. Well, it's the 6th of February now. Tomorrow I think will be Spyro 2 being uploaded. So it'll be the 9th probably. And that depends on my sleeping patterns. Like, oh god, those things. What have I got on me? I don't think the barrel gun's gonna do well against these. Oh, he spat, and I just got out the door just in time. Wait, if I've got the card, that means I can probably open that, which is a bad idea, so let's not do that. Don't want to unleash hell's creatures over this place. Just yet, anyway. Now, this one doesn't look so bad. I mean, it still looks lighter and more colourful on the TV compared to the capture card, but it looks almost identical. Well, okay, maybe not, but it looks how it should. If that makes any sense. Is there anything else around here? Oh. Yeah, fuse case. We use it here, if I remember right. Robots used for low temperature experiments. I could set the superconductor fuse here. If I had a fuse case... Gee! If only I had a fuse case. If only if I could do this, you know, automatically rather than have to manually do it. And the blockiness of that, man. It looks like a brick. Main fuse, thank you very much. Right. Oh yeah, I remember there was that other area, wasn't it? But maybe when I use the main fuse, I can backtrack there and maybe get something cool. I don't know. It's a blind LP after all. I have no idea what I'm doing most of the time. Except for, you know, the fact that I played through the game for the A scenario, and the B scenario is kind of different, but not different enough to throw me off too much. The system regulates all the power in the lab. The main fuse has been removed and the power is not active in some areas. I keep pressing the wrong buttons every time with this. I'm just like, is it a triangle? No, it's so what happens when you put this, like, well, I haven't really exactly been playing a lot of different games. Been playing that other horror game that I mentioned, and I played Spire 2 yesterday. I'm playing this today. Also briefly played Hatsune Miku Project Eva F2 for the hell of it, because I had the PS3 set up. I was like, why not? Played a few rounds of that, and yes. That's about it, really. All very different games, really. Right, now I just gotta remember where the fuck that place was. Could it have been down there? Or over there somewhere? Was it this door? Yes. Or was it? Wait, this is the elevator, so maybe it is. Going up. It's so awkward the way the doors open, isn't it? It's like, stop. Boom. Sarah's got to have that door unlocked now, right? Oh yeah, we're nearly 10 minutes into this and we've done jack shit, really. Wait, no, it's that way, isn't it? Good thing they don't move this again, but then again, what if you put it in the wrong spot? Would it just, like, spawn it back in its original place? Or would it just be like, no, you can't go to that area anymore? It's locked. Why the fuck did they even bother? It looks like we need an actual key for that one. Now let's check that other room. Maybe something's different now. Iron smelting pool, employees only. No, nothing new to see here. Elevator powers, yeah. We didn't have access to this area in scenario A. Or did we? And I just never noticed. Probably not. I presume, anyway. Gotta make scenario A and B at least a bit different. Yeah, this is gonna take a while backtracking, so I'll meet you back in the hall with the one lone zombie. Right. So zombie, I'm gonna go in here to change up inventory a bit. You know, in the Resident Evil 2 remake, it's like, bits I've seen of is when watching YouTube videos and getting a random ad for it. And there's like, in the trailer thing, it shows Claire picking up a phone. And I was thinking, it's like, has she even done that in this game? I don't recall her picking up a phone. She has a walkie-talkie, but I don't recall her picking up a phone. And she looks completely different. I mean, look at that face. Of course, it's gonna look different compared to that. I don't know. It's like when I see, like, Jill, for example. Like how she looks in Resident Evil 1 compared to how she looks in some of the later games. She looks completely different. The same with Chris as well. There seems to be a kind of running joke in the Resident Evil fandom. Is how he never tends to look the same or something. I don't know. And how he was ridiculously muscular in, I think, maybe Resident Evil 5, I think it was. Like I said before, that was the first introduction to the series I had. And I was kind of put off by it because I played a demo of it and it throwed you into a freaking horde of zombies. And I had never played a Resident Evil game, so I didn't have a clue what the controls were, how the inventory worked or anything. So I was like, eh. I remember Siren, that's another game I remember playing a demo of. I couldn't really get into it because the controls, I just couldn't get used to it. But those games definitely seem pretty terrifying. But I've seen the ending of one of them and it seemed really ridiculously over the top. I don't know. I don't know much about the Siren series. Anyways, what was I doing here again? Oh, yes. Inventory. Seeing as we got plant monsters, I think that the best course of action were to be to bring the... We haven't even used the spark shot. How well would that work on them? I don't even know. I'm not going to chance that. They're plants, so I imagine a few rounds of flames would be more than enough. Store this wheel. Where are my ribbons? And I forget what this bloody key is even for. So have a look at the old map. Okay. But then again, I say that, but that one room that originally didn't have anything in it had zombies in it this time, so it could be different. What's this room? It's hunting season for plants. Oh, he got me. Ow. Shit. Oh shit, I've been poisoned. Is there any blue herbs in here somewhere by chance? What even is this shit? Yes, stand on flaming corpses and be perfectly fine. Wait a minute, for base vaccines. These controls, I forgot how tank-like they were. Yeah, put on the lights. I can't interact with that right now then. Herbs, anyone? Oh, fuck it, I'll return. Oh, God. Am I dying? Oh, boy. Gotta run back to the old, chest while I hold mine. Medic! Help! I imagine when we use the blue herb, it's gonna show that she's in the room, isn't it? Yeah. And now I've got blue herbs, but have I got any that are mixed? Nope. Yep, knew it. Alright, just to be on the side of caution then. Blue herb. Green herb. Combine the two. Let's go. Right. If there's anything over in this general area. Just spam that X button until something happens. Can I even go around this? Oh. Grenade rounds. I don't think I can get around here. At least examine anything else. Don't tell me that I came all this way just for freaking grenade rounds. This room is clearly important. It's got computers and shit. I mean, that seems pretty important. What a pisser. Well, I don't really want to open this, but it's open. Oh wait, no, this isn't the dangerous one, actually. Is that one that requires 2 or something? Yeah. Verification. Was that to open this? Yeah. We never were able to open that in scenario A, so maybe we'll be able to open it later on. 21 minutes already, going up at 22 minutes. record in here. That's ridiculous. We've accomplished little. Very little. I ain't opening that because last time I recall there were plant monsters, and I don't want to face no plant monsters. If I recall, that door's locked. Yeah. Gotta go in through the vent if I recall. Oh, there's blue herbs here, so I can always return here if necessary. When you see just corpse, it looks like you poured oil all over the place. I wonder if I could have used my lighter if I brought it. Oh wait, that... How the fuck could you fit through it? You see those plant things, man? Oh. Ah, fuck you! Oh, Jesus Christ! This isn't good. Let's switch. I was expecting plant monsters. That wasn't fair, you caught me off guard. I forgot it was you guys and not the plant monsters that are in this place. I mean, this place is overgrown. I wasn't expecting no stinky liquors. They don't even look like liquors anymore, so maybe they're not. Maybe they've evolved. They've become one with nature. Antonio is being destroyed by the plants. You bastards! You made me come in here for nothing, didn't you? Yeah, I can see that. Grenades. Grenades. And nothing else. These rooms seem to be giving us grenades a lot, but nothing else. Oh wait. Well, ink ribbons too, I suppose. These machines are all useless now. Look what you done. You ruined the place. I have no idea where to go. And I have to be cautious. Oh God, no. It really is the only other option is that area right there. Here they are. And here I go. Run away. I ain't freaking going near those bastards. Even though I must. Where does that even would lead anyway? Would it even lead anywhere? I hope regular grenades are in your diet. Death. It takes 4 hits for that. I should go back and get the flame rounds, but I am just that lazy. And if I recall, the poison mucus blood is dangerous. Let's despawn his corpse. You know what? Fuck it. While I'm at it, I'll just go back and pick up the flame rounds. Fuck this shit. I'm back, bitch! And now I do not know how to approach this. Just be careful. Oh shit, there's another one. Fuck you. That's what happens when you mess with Claire Redfield, sister of generic man Chris Redfield of the Stars. Well, before they, you know, most of them died. Oh. You watch some of these, bitch! I see green herbs, I could use one of those. Careful, careful. Back up, move aside, step on through to the other side. The ladder's here, let's go on down and hopefully not get our asses kicked. What have we got here? A huge plant fills the room. Just like Resident Evil 1, eh? They sure followed a lot of previous patterns in their games, didn't they? And then they went full on action in the later ones for whatever reason. I haven't actually played them, of course. Well, I did say I played the demo of Resident Evil 5, and that seemed more action-packed than horror. It's weird when it really, like... It's like, when I see footage of, like, Resident Evil 5 and 6, and even to an extent 4, it feels weird, because Resident Evil was one of those defining survival horror games. Like, it was one of the big names that, like, defined survival horror. And then it kind of, like, ditched it in favor of action. I don't know, it just seems like... Then again, you look at Silent Hill, but Silent Hill was a completely different kettle of fish there. Started off as one of the biggest survival horror game franchises, slowly descended into a diarrhea fart. I mean, I liked some of the later Silent Hill games. I didn't think Homecoming was as bad as people make it out to be. It's not perfect, but it's not awful. And I kind of like Shattered Memories, but it just seemed like they kind of lost their charm. And then they went fucking Pachinko. I mean, what the fuck were they thinking? Oh shit. Uh-oh. 3 rounds for liquors. Oh, I'm out of here. I am so out. Why do you gotta make it hard? Well, it's a video game. It's gotta have some level of difficulty. I'm getting my freaking regular grenades back. Fuck this shit. Oh my god, he's respawned! That bastard! That swine! Out of range! Die, monster! Now we just gotta wait till he toasts himself, I suppose. Maybe when she stops looking at him, that's an indication that he's done. Like, overdone, like... burnt to a crisp. Still alive, sir? Or ma'am, or it's thing? If you're here when I get back here, I'm just gonna peg it the other way. 'Cause fuck that shit, I ain't freaking dealing with that. Run the other way if we see it again. Thankfully, he has not respawned. I guess you gotta wait out the enemy's dying animation, which could take several days of standing there. And several days worth of opening doors. I guess the grenades, regular grenades, I only took 3 hits with the flame rounds, didn't I? But I guess the regular grenades have that kind of, I can't remember what the word is I'm looking for here. Kind of make it so that they get knocked back a bit. I can't remember what word I was trying to go for there, but yeah, essentially what it does. So it gives you a bit of room. Rather than them just like getting shot 2 times with flame rounds and still being up in your face. Oh, listen, that missed entirely. Right? Yeah, they are. I was wondering, I was like, are those really regular grenades? I could pick up the other one, but I'm not going to. Because you need to have a fair bit of inventory space at all times, I feel. Isn't this the exits? Shadows tightly sealed in place. This is the exit of this place. Is this the area that has like branches off and there's a boss and a computer? Thinking of, but it very much does have a bunch of computers. Monitors, anyway. Map of the lab is available here. Got the lab map after exploring the majority of it. Or have we? Okay, there is a fair bit to still explore. Not much, but still. Oh, and this is perfect. So, I'm gonna save the game and call it a day because my legs are killing me. I've been sat here, legs crossed, because there's no room to stretch my legs. No leg room. And did I just... Yeah, pick them up. Good. Yeah. Saving the game for another day. How much progress will we make tomorrow? I don't know why I said tomorrow, because like, I don't know, I can't imagine myself recording more for this for tomorrow. You know, tomorrow, essentially. I don't know when I'll record for next, but probably, I don't know. Whenever, I'll see you next time. Hopefully we make more progress than we did here, even though we made decent progress, just at a bit of a crawl pace, a lot of backtracking, but whatever. I shall see you next time, viewers. See you next time.